Welcome back to Bat Fridays here on One Comic Book a Day. Today we are covering Detective Comics number 46, Professor Strange's Fear Dust. A story where Hugo Strange returns after his last appearance in Batman number 1, which is now like 5 or 6 issues from this point. I actually haven't been keeping that much track, but he hasn't been in the comic for a while. The Joker and Catwoman have shown up more than he has. Well, about even, but they're coming back in a shorter interval than he has. I wouldn't say the most amazing issue. Actually, I don't really have a particular strong feelings about it either way. It just exists to me. There are a bunch of criminals looting a warehouse at the beginning of the story, and Batman just kind of shows up and quips at them. You know, say what you will about Batman being a darker character. He is less serious than Superman was in the Golden Age. Like, almost right away, he's just like having a hell of a time and so much fun fighting these criminals. And he beats up all of these guys. At one point, I thought he had switched stores. There's been a problem these last few issues of not being clear of what the location is. Like, he depicts the warehouse, and then we see him jumping in a bunch of guys in front of a candy store. It turns out the candy store was next door. There was no, like, visual clues to figure this out. Like, I had actually thought Batman had gone to a different location and was taking out other looters across the city until we saw the warehouse again. There's a young teen with the looters. He's terrified now and pretty much gives up to Batman. This is not too far off from just like 2 issues ago. Actually, it may have been in Batman number 3. There was also a kid working with the mobsters who was too afraid, and Batman just kind of let go. He explains that the mobsters are working for a professor, doesn't name who, but it's only going to be Hugo Strange. Okay, it's probably not guaranteed it's Hugo Strange because, you know, Golden Age comics really love like mad scientists. They're supposed to be going to a meeting the next night, and the professor has come up with some sort of plan that as long as all the men have been taking these pills, which he gives to Batman, they should be scot-free and no one will stop them. Batman makes him go to the meeting, and somehow everybody wakes up and doesn't question how, you know, that kid wasn't the one who was beaten. Yeah, no one has any bruises or anything, but you would think in-universe everyone would be a little banged up and the kid would be fine. At the meeting, we discover it is in fact Hugo Strange who has invented a fear dust. You heard me right, a fear dust. Hold the phone. Did the Scarecrow rip off Hugo Strange? Hugo doesn't really have a degree in psychology right now, but he will. And both him and Jonathan Crane have degrees in psychology, and Jonathan Crane gets into fear, but it's Hugo Strange who starts with the weird fear toxin crap. All these men he's gotten together are going to go rob different places, shooting guns that spray this dust. It's more like a gas, but he calls it a fear dust. And as long as they've been taking the pills, the fear dust doesn't work on them, so everybody's all fearful. We don't get much of this. We see like a one reaction shot, but we don't see people in panic or seeing their greatest fears, just that they can't really do anything to stop the mobsters from taking stuff. Batman goes to meet the kid about the meeting, because they agreed to meet the next night, but Hugo Strange has seen through the kid and has set up a trap for Batman. And that trap is using Batman's greatest weakness. Yes, let's all say it. Batman's greatest weakness, someone sneaking up on him and bashing him in the back of the head. This happens so often now. We don't go like an issue or 2 without Batman getting beat in the back of the head and knocked out for a bit. When it comes to Hugo Strange has his men just pile on him and just beat the crap out of him. They then leave him alone, giving him enough time to get up. He then pretends he's weak, but then isn't. He even mentions he needs like to catch his breath and gain energy, but no, he's pretty much on these guys pretty quickly. Finally, with the help of Robin, he confronts Hugo Strange. Robin, on the other hand, has to stop the fear dust from going into the reservoir, so Robin does something good. It's fascinating that Robin will sometimes just not be in a story for 2/3 of it and then show up at the climax to do something important. Batman and Hugo Strange get on a fight on a cliffside, and Batman punches him off the cliff, not caring about the whole not killing thing. He seemed almost proud about knocking Hugo Strange off the cliff. He even talks about how there's no way Hugo Strange is going to survive this. Got some bad news for you, Batman. He's coming back. Like I said, not strong feelings to the story. It's just a Batman story. Nothing particularly unusual about it other than how funny it is that Hugo Strange seems to be the Scarecrow in the story long before the Scarecrow exists. And that is it from Detective Comics number 46, Professor Strange's Fear Dust. God, that's a mouthful. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, hit the bell icon, and get notifications when a new video goes up. I do this Monday through Friday, but Mondays and Thursdays I cover a Superman story in either Action Comics or Superman. And please join us next time. Same Bat Day, same comic book channel. Have a great day.